Hey, my Libra friends, welcome. Welcome aboard. If you're brand new, welcome back. If you're not, and welcome home. If that fits perfectly for you, today we want to talk about what's coming in for you in the last half of October 2024. If you're a Libra, Sun, Moon, Rising, or Venus, or if you happen to know or love someone who is, please remember, this is a general reading, and so work on resonance and intuition. If it feels like a yes, then it probably is. And if it feels like a no, please leave it here. So let's look and see what is happening, what's coming in, looking for some insight. Oh, look at that. My Libra friends, we get ourselves. As you may or may not know, I am a Libra Sun, so there you go. So this is an invitation to do some self-work and be self-referencing for this last half of October. Remembering, of course, that it still is Libra season. So we're front and center anyway. Not that we're not always, right? Shh, don't tell anybody I said that. So, my Libra friends, here's the deal. Do all things in moderation. Well, I mean, we do tend to do some things in moderation, so it looks like what we're being asked to do, and I'm going to just say we, because that's a real thing. We're being asked to find our feet, right? Find our balance point here. And the thing about that is, the energies right now in the collective are pretty extreme. So it is almost a challenge to find some moderation. The key here is to remember that at the bottom of all things, we are the ones who are choosing which way to veer our energy. I'm just going to try and get in this sunbeam. It might mean that I have to be a little bit backwards, but that's okay. The High Priestess. So this is, again, this is about that intuition that we talk about. Two of Pentacles, really looking at being grounded, being stable, and having our feet on the ground. This is a challenge, right? And when we talk about Temperance, in relation to those, this is, again, the inner journey, right? So how can you moderate your sense of self? How can you moderate the way that you are, trying to balance the self? Look, we get the Lovers under the High Priestess, really witnessing the way that you're intuitively making your decisions, the way that you're called into not just your depths, but into your purpose. How are you doing that without relying on your past programming? Are you able to show up in the current state, without old attachments? What are you letting go of, right? What are you letting go of? And the reason that you're being asked to let go of it now is because it's heavy. It's slowing your progress. It's keeping you anchored to something that's not allowing you to be in your highest purpose. Listen, you have the High Priestess, the Temperance, the Lovers, and the Devil. 4 of 6 cards are majors. Plus you have the 10 of Wands, which literally states, oh, we have to get rid of some things, right? Something's got to go, because it's impossible to balance in this state. Do all things in moderation. So in all the ways and places where you're leaning into stuff that is not, that's not keeping you in balance, or that's kind of veering you off kilter and not allowing you to be fully in the present, right? It's time to move away from those things for no other reason than it's overwhelming. It's too much, right? And so if you're not balanced, there's no way you can be of service for anyone else. There's no way you can hold your end of any relationship, starting with the one with yourself, right? And so the way that you're choosing to show up right now, first of all, is in flux, right? You're being asked to be in flow, right? And as we do this little dance of merrily, 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 the key is if you get off balance in the canoe / kayak / boat that you're in, what happens is that you capsize and oh, look at that. Okay, so yeah, this is about process for you. This is about allowing things to wrap up and then releasing them so that you can move forward, not trying to carry the past, not even into the present with you, right? You have to wrap that up. You have to fold it up and get the lesson, and not try to haul it with you, right? The problem of carrying baggage is carrying baggage. I mean, everything here is centered and fixated on where you are, right? This is all at your core. In your solar plexus, my Libra friends, is where your balance is or is not. And if you're trying to carry too much, guess what? You get slow, you get clumsy, you get overwhelmed, you get overbalanced, overburdened, all those things. And so how can you be with yourself in such an energy that you allow the things that have been holding you back? And again, these are chosen things, right? You have them with you on purpose, right? You're trying to just carry too much. And if you're trying to carry too much, there has to be an intuitive kind of reckoning. That's what you're being asked to do. Look at what needs to be offloaded and offload it, right? This is not a time to try and add to your repertoire. What you're doing is lightening. What you're doing is purging. What you're doing is releasing. What you're doing is utilizing your discernment to say, oh, that's a hard no. That's not allowing me to be in balance. I can't carry that properly, so I must put it down. It doesn't mean you have to eject it from your experience or from your life, but right now you have to put it down so that you can move forward. If it's important, it will come back to you in the flow. And if it's not, then you've not lost a single thing anyway, right? Okay, my Libra friends, so we're releasing and grounding and balancing. You've got this. Good luck to all of us at the end of October here. Take care and be super blessed. Come back and see me.